Hi, it's Alexis again, and I'm going to show you some tips on holding your hamster. My hamster is sleeping right now, so I can't really show you them. I'll have to tell you them. But the first tip is if you just got your hamster, you're not used to it yet, you should leave it for 2 to 3 days alone, no picking it up or anything. And then the next tip is after two to 3 days, you should take a cup or one of its toys, and if it was in this toy and I really wanted to pick it up, I would put a treat in the toy to let my hamster go in the toy, and then I will pick up the hamster in the toy. Or if I have a plastic cup, I will just take the cup and I will leave it out like that, flat down in the hamster cage. And hamsters are very curious, so your hamster will most likely just go right in, and then you could just scoop your hamster up in the cup and bring it wherever you want. The next tip is if you don't really trust your hamster, you should wear gardening gloves while you hold it. And another tip is for not trusting your hamster. If you really don't trust it, you should just, this is called bathtub bonding. You just go in the bathtub, you have your hamster go in with you, and you will just practice picking up your hamster in your hands, and you will just let it crawl and stuff all over you, because that is good, because your hamster will get to know you more, and you will get to know your hamster more. So, another tip is when you are ready, you should, after all those, and you're still scared of picking your hamster up, you should just practice them over, scooping it up in the toy, scooping it up in the cup, and stuff like that, and gardening gloves, and bathtub on. And when you think you have trust in your hamster, then you should go on something like a towel or something like that to keep your hamster from falling. And then you will try to cup your hands or put one hand down and have your hamster walk on it. And when your hamster walks on it, you will kind of join the other hand and lift your hamster up. And you will keep practicing to do that. And then you will get used to your hamster. But some hamsters may hiss at you when you pick them up or when you put your hand in. That means they are a look, not touch hamster. So you should not touch them. They are only they are only the kind that you should look at, not really pet, not really touch. Because they could bite if you just keep touching it, petting it, picking it up when it doesn't want to. Another tip is if you really want your hamster to wake up, get out of its den or something, you should just wait. Because if you if you take all the bedding out and get them awake, they may hiss at you or may even nip. And then that leads to biting, and then if your hamster does that to you, you should never, ever, ever wake your hamster up. Only if you open the door and you think your hamster was sleeping, but it was just moving around and in its burrow, you still should not move the bedding or something like that all around, so your hamster will have to make its burrow again, because that is very bad, and your hamster will not trust you because it will think when you come in and change the water or the food, it will think that you are going to pick it up or move its bedding, which it will not like because it saw you do that and stuff. And then that may lead to biting, nipping, or something like that. So that is why you should not wake a hamster up. Bye!